Hello, happy Earth Day. Today we're working on our front yard garden, and what we've got here is, as you can see, a really grassy, almost nasty, just patch of grass, and everything was pretty compacted. This was, for the longest time, a place where we would park our cars and whatnot. The weeds are still around, but we're working on that, so we'll show you that later. I know we should have done it first, but shit happens. Okay, so in this one, what we have is a Three Sisters garden. We've got the corn, the beans, and the squash. I only have the signs for the beans, unfortunately, because the other two, I got them from my compost. If you see the bean right here, this is the first one coming up. So the way Three Sisters works is pretty easy. The beans and their vine go around the corn plant as that grows up as a stalk, and then the squash has such big leaves that it covers up all the ground and it makes sure you don't got any weeds. So that's what we got here, but we actually did it in 2 plots on the garden because we're just so intrigued by it. All right, so if you come over here, right here we have some basil, and it's actually coming up. You can see it right here, a little baby. And then over here we've got the rosemary coming up really great. And then we also have okra in here. So these three are going together. We'll see how that turns out. And all of this is just old wood. We didn't even use a saw or nothing. I just broke it against the sidewalk. And I mean, it takes a couple of hits, you know, but it's not that hard. And then right here, we got our beautiful plum tree that's going up. This is really intriguing if you'll come follow me. Cucumber lemon. Have you ever heard of that? I hadn't. So to me, it's pretty interesting, and it's growing really fast. I like it. We also put in here the corn and the beans. So that will be that. Over here, we have onion and the multicolored carrot. In the carrot one, you can actually see some of them coming up, and we put some of the old wood chips on top. Come close so you can see the little baby carrot you see right there. That little girl. One right here too. All right, they're coming up. Right here we have our lettuce, and that's coming up nice. The ground is real hard, so we're gonna have to water that, get it a little softened up, but I mean, I can't believe it. Even under these circumstances, they're still growing like crazy. Look at the peas all coming in. We're gonna have to trellis that up pretty soon. Then we have the cucumbers over here, and then right there's some more lettuce that hasn't quite made it. Okay, this plot we have the cauliflower. Come on in close so you can see. Look at that. Again, water to get the ground to break up a little bit, but for the time being, this will work. And then right here, we have our cilantro. So before we move on from this place, I really want to talk about a few of the experiments we ran. In this particular plot, at the base of this plot, is nothing more than rotted food. We dug down probably 4 feet, and at the base of that, we put rotten enchiladas, rotten salad, everything. I mean, old bologna, and it was so like gross and old, it like dusted up. So we put all of that at the very base of this, and it doesn't, I mean, look at this. By far my most productive plot so far. Over here, we did something even crazier. We went 4 feet down. We put the top layer of soil on the bottom layer of soil on the top, and that seems to be working out okay. That was an accident though, because I misunderstood the double dig method. Okay, so lastly we have our carrots here. And this is the first bed that I put in. I took this one down way too deep. I was about waist deep in it. So these carrots are gonna have a lot of room to breathe, and if you can come in close, Karina. Look how many of these little cats are coming up. I think they're beautiful. All right, and then just take a long view so you can see kind of what the garden looks like. Excuse the grass, we're getting to it. But this will be vegetables all over the place so that when folks walk by, they'll be able to see that you can grow your own stuff. They can take whatever they want from the garden. I don't care. You know, it's for the community. So I encourage everybody to put one of these in because they're really cool, and it's a good way to get maybe some other community members, you know, start thinking about growing their own food and kind of lowering our footprint.